My name is Ryan Lane, and welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing The Woman King, starring Viola Davis and Lashana Lynch. Anyway, so this film is set in 1823 in West Africa. The slave trade is going on, and there are three main parties caught up within this unfortunate historical event. There is the Kingdom of Kahome, the Kingdom of Oye, and then the slave traders themselves, of which we focus mainly on one in particular, a Portuguese slave trader by the name of Santo. Anyway, this film follows the efforts of Nani, played by Viola Davis, as she leads her all-female warrior tribe to to defeat the Oye and stop the slave trade from, ruining their livelihood. Anyway, and so within this mess, there's her second in command, Izuke, played by Lashana Lynch, and then there is a brand new recruit who sort of functions as an audience surrogate of sorts, called Nawe. And through her, we see her as she grows from the ranks from a recruit who doesn't understand the valuable weapon that is rope to fighting side by side alongside General Nani. And so, yeah, this film it's a good film. So a few particular reasons why. Like I said, the cast themselves, they are great. Viola Davis, reliable as always. She does a good job of portraying a hardened soldier whose tough exterior hides a traumatized interior, going back to her past and a rivalry with the Oye tribe that causes her to lose her objectivity when it comes to war fighting in general. Very interesting character. There's also Nawe, a woman who is given up by her father after she refuses to go along with an arranged marriage. She's arrogant, yet she also wants to find physical and emotional liberation via the all-female warrior unit within the Kingdom of Kahome. Very compelling. And then there's Izuke herself, who is, she's a bit of a hard ass, but she's also very playful and has a soft spot towards kids. And so the three main characters I just identified, they all have a great dynamic with each other that evolves over the course of the film in an organic and compelling manner. I really enjoyed it. Plus, there's a character called Malik, who's a man whose mother has recently died and was from Kahome, and he's come to visit Kahome for the first time, alongside Santo, as I mentioned earlier, a slave trader. And both characters are very three-dimensional. While Malik, while he's not a slave trader himself, he's perfectly willing to travel alongside a slave trader and not do anything to interfere with him. And Santo, again, he is a slave trader. He sees the people of Kahome and Oye as nothing but commodities, but on the other hand, he does seem to begrudgingly respect the all-female warrior unit in Kahome, and is even willing to go about learning their language. So again, he adds some nice three-dimensionality to a character that could have easily become a bit of a caricature. So yeah, I really like that detail. Plus, also the screenplay itself. It's pretty reasonably well paced, save for the ending a little bit. This film is about 2 hours and 20 minutes, and it's not until about the very end, after the climax, that I began to feel its length. But otherwise, it's well paced. Plus, the film also has some creative payoffs, like regarding the weaponry of the rope to the use of gunpowder and plus there are just some overall creative payoffs, one of which I did not expect. There is a payoff at a certain point in the movie where I was like, whoa, I did not expect that one coming. I did not expect this movie to have the guts to pull off that type of move that many other cliched Hollywood blockbusters wouldn't. So yeah, props to them for that. Yeah, also the production design, it's colorful, the costumes are amazing, they suit the characters well, they have a lot of nice detail to them, and the sets themselves are just popping with color. The film really does pop, especially the indigo colored clothing as well, and plus the clothing for the warriors and for the king's consorts. It's really good. Yeah, so that's all great. But then there's the action scenes. Yeah, the action scenes are kind of they're, again, like, much like Medieval, they look well choreographed. And, however, unlike Medieval, the shots seem well shot. Like, there's no shaky cam. The camera's not going every which way like it's being held by a monkey, you know, who's trying to find a banana, you know, being shaken around. But on the other hand, you know, it's about every other action sequence where it's like the scene is just edited to hell and back, where you can barely tell what's going on in a given scene. You're like, wait, who's winning what? What's going on here? It just really, it has some of the action scenes have a choppy flow to them. On occasion, you will get an action scene that is well put together and is thrilling to watch how the characters coordinate with each other. So yeah, the action scenes are kind of hit or miss with regards to quality. So yeah, with all that in mind, despite having some action scenes that could obviously use some work, The Woman King benefits from a solid script, great performances, and lush production design. So with all that in mind, I will be giving The Woman King 3.5 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. If you like this review and would like to see more like it, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And for today's comment section prompt of the day, did you enjoy The Woman King? Why or why not?